You're a videographer that loves shooting passion projects, but your client work is what pays the bills. Let's jump right into this topic. What's up guys, VisualsByRoyalZ Production here, and today we're gonna be talking about balancing passion and work as a videographer. And make sure to click that bell notification button so you guys can keep up with any videos that I drop on the channel. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I post a lot of music video behind the scenes, filmmaking tips and tricks videos, vlogs, and a lot more. So definitely check out my content if this is the first video that you're watching of me. But anyways, let's get right into this topic. So let's talk about creative burnout. Now, if you are a videographer, you're a photographer, graphic designer, anything in the creative field, you know what a creative burnout is. So as a videographer, our job isn't to just go out and film a video, edit it, and send it to a client. It's literally so much more than that. We have to, one, source the client, and if you're a beginner videographer, you may not have a highlight reel, you may not have much work to show for, so chances are you're probably shooting that video for free or next to nothing. And while you're editing the video and even shooting the video, your mind is in a mental creative state. You're always looking for the next shot. It's not really like a plug and play or like a mind-numbing job. You're always thinking. You're always thinking of how to be more creative, how to up your production value, how to get the perfect shot. So it's just so much more than just, going out and shooting and then editing the video, sending it off to the client, posting on Instagram. It is so much more than that. And that becomes very draining for people. So what I want to talk about is, what I do to kind of combat that creative block. Now, for me personally, I just love the hustle. I love the grind. I love just getting out, shooting, editing constantly, and producing content, getting as much content out there as possible. And I'm not a superhuman here, so I can't do this 365 days throughout the year because that is impossible. And honestly, guys, even the biggest YouTubers that you watch, yeah, okay, we have 40,000 subs here, but I'm talking about the guys with like 1 million plus subs that are content creators. Those people burn out as well. They may not show it, but everybody burns out. Everybody's human. And sure, people have their ways to, try to combat it, but at the end of the day, everybody's gonna end up burning out at some point. So for me personally, I've tried everything. I've tried doing the 3 days on, like grinding heavy 18-hour days and then taking a day off. I've tried doing 10 days on, taking 1 day off. And so many people have told me to do that, but I just can't do it. Honestly, if I'm in my city and I am able to work, I just can't not work. I can't not come into the office. I can't not produce content because what else am I gonna do when I'm sitting at home? Watch Netflix, play video games all day? To me, that's just a wasted day. And especially at my age and being just a full-time filmmaker, owning a video production company here at Subtle Cinematics, I just can't afford to take that time off and take the time away from, building my dreams. So what's actually recently worked for me is taking a full week off after literally grind mode for like 3 months straight. Most recently, I've been traveling to my family's summer house on the Sunshine Coast in British Columbia. Now, this place is super beautiful. It's a little secluded. It's far away from, Vancouver Island. It's just kind of out of the way a little bit, but it's super beautiful. There's a lot of nature and stuff like that. And this has just been a really good creative getaway spot for me that has seemed to work. And I will say though, whenever I do these trips, I do cheat a little bit. My first time I went out maybe 3 or 2 months ago, I ended up writing the fitness ebook guide, which I'll leave a link in the description for that if you guys want to check that out. It's a 49-page ebook that I wrote on how to shoot better fitness videos, but I literally wrote that during my full week off where I was supposed to be relaxing, but I just had to write this ebook. I had to put it together. When I'm out there on holidays, at least I'm not doing like the grunt work of filmmaking, going out to shoot, planning the shoots, editing, same day editing. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a big traveler. I love traveling. Before this whole pandemic thing, I was traveling everywhere. In 2019, I was trying to take as many travel opportunities as possible. And although a lot of those travel opportunities last year were for work, I do seem to just take things in a lot better and a lot more, like I'm a lot more aware of my surroundings and my environment when I'm traveling, it seems, if that makes sense. A big thing for me is just like observing the big lifestyle, like the rich lifestyle. I want a beachfront house on the Sunshine Coast one day. I will have that. Like, I need that in my life. And it's not like I get jealous when I see other people with these things. It literally just motivates me to come back home stronger than ever and just ready to crush out all my filmmaking stuff and just kill it. So really, traveling just inspires me in that sense, and I always just come back home from my traveling just re-motivated and re-inspired to just really hop back on my hustle and back on my grind. So let me know down below, because I generally am really interested to hear what you guys have to say on how you guys get away from your creative block. Do you guys travel like I do? Do you guys have hobbies that you do to kind of get away? Let me know in the comments down below. So let's talk about client work here a little bit. So client work, if you're a full-time filmmaker, even if you're a part-time filmmaker and you kind of do it on the side and you have paying clients, those clients need to come as priority opposed to passion projects. Now, it's really difficult when you have like 10 client projects on the go and they have to be edited in 1 week. And then you have that one passion project that you're just itching to get to. And I know this feeling, it happens to me all the time. I always find myself in passion project kind of hurdles. I'm like, I really want to work on this project. The project file is sitting right next to me, but I need to finish all my client work first. To me personally, I found that when you have so much client work that has to be done, it's almost just a nice relief just getting it done and over with, and then you can just focus on your passion project. Another way that I've looked at it too is, if I do crush out on my client work, the passion project is the cherry on top. It's just that extra project that you could really work overtime hours on, or you can work into overtime hours. Let's say you've already been editing for 10 hours in a day. It's pretty simple, well, at least for me, to start to keep editing for another, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours on my passion project because I just want to crush it out so bad. So that's kind of how I look at, passion projects or balancing passion projects and client work. That's just what's kind of worked for me. I just look at the passion project as a cherry on top, but I have to accomplish what is priority first. All right, so we're going to touch on one more topic here. We're going to talk about hobbies. So some of you may use hobbies as a getaway. Maybe that's going to the gym. Maybe that's, playing sports, gaming out, whatever it may be. I personally struggle with hobbies because I end up with a camera in my hand whenever I get into hobbies. All right, funny story here. So I recently got into competitive airsoft. So I found out there's a local airsoft shop. I found out that there's a decently large airsoft community in the city that I live in. So I was like, you know what? This is awesome. I won't have to have a camera in my hand. It's impossible to have a camera in my hand when I'm playing airsoft, when I'm running around with a BB gun and, picking other people off. So I started playing for maybe like the first couple times, and then I started watching airsoft videos. And this was a really bad idea because when I started watching airsoft gameplay videos, I somehow ran into somebody's channel and they were doing a breakdown on all of their camera gear that they use to capture airsoft videos. So sure as hell, the week after, when I'm out playing airsoft again, there's a GoPro Hero 5 mounted to the rail of my gun. There's a GoPro head mount on my helmet. There's a scope cam on my gun now. Like, it is just spiraling out of control at this point. And now airsoft is actually, I would say, just as stressful as it is fun. I mean, I love doing it. It's one of my favorite hobbies that I've ever got into. If you guys have a local airsoft community where you live, definitely look into it. It is so much fun. But anyways, enough about that. I say that it's as stressful as it is fun because now I find that a day or two before, when I'm prepping all my gear, all my vest and all my attire and everything, and my guns, making sure everything's working properly. Now I don't only have to do that, but now I'm also prepping all my camera gear. So it's almost like a shoot in its own. I'm making sure my external batteries are charged for my GoPros to mount to my gun. I'm making sure I have SD cards. I'm making sure I have extra batteries, that all the GoPros are charged. And now it's just at the point where like, it can get annoying now, but I love doing it because now I can recap my videos. But at the end of the day, the positive that I see out of this is, I'm becoming a better videographer. I'm literally shooting nonstop, and, doing the airsoft videos, it's like almost opened my eyes to a different type of videography that I've never really done before. Like doing all these different POV shots when I'm running around in a heavy bush forest with a BB gun and shooting at other people. So yeah, that's kind of my little story on doing hobbies. That is kind of why I struggle with, picking a hobby, sticking with it, and not involving videography, because I just end up with a freaking camera in my hand some way, shape, or form. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that this video was relatable to some of you. We all experience creative burnout. We all experience that, do I do the passion project right now, or do I just clear up my client work? So again, I would like to know what you guys do as creatives to get out of your creative block, getting out of that mental block where I can't think of a video idea, I can't think of a music video idea. How do you get out of that mental block? I would really like to know in the comments below. So with all that being said, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.